Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, welcome back to Empire Total War. Well, last time, we decided it was time to make peace with Maratha, and now, as a result of that, it's time for a bit of re-evaluation. There are troops and boats we do not need anymore, the economy could be in a much better shape, and we need to focus on some investment. So, alright, let's make the spreadsheet look a little bit sexier. Speaking of which, how many troops do I really need right here down in India at this point? We are not at war with Maratha. Do I need 2 full stack armies? I don't believe I do. And I definitely don't need all these guys. In fact, you guys, you were trash. You were absolutely flipping trash. Go away. And I was paying them like $1,500 to be useless. I would say I want maybe 2 2/3 stacks. Alright, so you guys, you're gone. So long, goodbye. You guys. Snipers and gun cav. Snipers and gun cav are actually pretty bloody useful, all things considered. Plus, some of these guys are super experienced at this point, so you don't really want to get rid of them when they've picked up that much experience. Yeah, it's this army that's got some of the trash, and honestly, is that too many cannons? It might be too many cannons. Okay, let's focus on a more obvious spot here. We definitely do not need this army right here, okay? This army is too much. This army was expanded to deal with the Maratha situation. Best thing we could do with this army is probably load up the bits of it I want to keep and send them back over to Mexico. That's my border with Spain. If there's going to be trouble, it's going to kick off there. In which case, yeah, we've already got some artillery, some snipers, a handful of cavalry over there. Send a few more people in that direction. But we do not need the entire army, and to be honest, you, buddy, you should head back to, oh, you're 66. You know what? Nice weather in the Caribbean. Enjoy your retirement, mates. Him, 4 gun cav, 2 snipers, and 2 melee lads, focusing on the people with, yes, the best experience, into this boat, right? This boat, right, there you go, you got the memo. That's absolutely fine. Everybody else, can we, well actually, there's really no point keeping most of these. Okay, all of you, cancel the replenishment. That gets me an extra grand immediately. Some of you can stay. Not all of you, though. There we go. 3 units right here, just in case. Because there is, for the time being, a slight resistance to foreign occupation. Though, honestly, it's pretty modest. In addition, wouldn't hurt to have a handful of ships right here to deal with small incursions by, say, yes, an individual boat carrying an army. Just in case. Oh, that reminds me, by the way, you are supposed to be a trading port, and you guys down over here, you are supposed to be a shipyard. Love it. So, okay. Next up, you just take, yes, this army over in this direction. Take them over to Mexico, thank you. So that'll be there in a matter of, oh yeah, just like 2 turns away. Brilliant. That saved me another grand right there. Absolutely love it. And honestly, Europe's probably where the biggest savings can be made, because I am just sitting on, oh yeah, 1 massive army right here, combined with these forces who just came down from Sweden. Oh, that's some really old school cannons. Sweden is perfectly well defended enough. If anything else shows up, we will be more than capable of responding to it. Not least as, yes, with this fleet, I've got control of the seas. I can ship troops anywhere they're needed. All we need is 1 good solid full stack at Berlin. Everything else can go, maintaining, of course, a small force in and around Amsterdam. To be honest, maybe a handful more troops in and around Amsterdam would not hurt. Just in case we ever have any future problems with anybody else round here. You never can trust your bloody friends in this game. Yes, deploy a detachment of infantry and cavalry in the direction of the capital. Just to be absolutely sure that nothing bad ever happens to Amsterdam. Alright, it will not hurt to have a handful of extra troops in that direction. The really terrible old school cannons can simply be broken down. They have been replaced by much better variants. And then, what's left here? Not bad troops, to be honest. So, in which case, we could probably do with one more bit of cavalry in this army. So somebody can leave this army. And that's actually a pretty good piece of infantry. So, alright. One of you gets broken down right over there, and you get broken down too because you were slightly damaged. So, alright. You getting over here. That is a full stack in this bit of the world. We can replenish this army. We can't replenish this army. We can come, you know, pretty bloody close. Put all that together, 17,000. We have significantly cut the cost of the army and the navy. Are there any more cuts we could make? Because everything else is, yeah, trade ships. Don't want to cut them. They pay for themselves, like, many times over. There is Kill Fleet, of course. Okay. Maybe in future. Oh, by the way, we should spread out a bit. Because if we spread out, we're going to be shipping more spices back home. Love it. Also, next turn, we can start actually trading with Maratha, who right now we can't trade with because we did burn down their ports. You know what? Those dragoons are too expensive. We're going to get rid of them too. That is plenty to guard Amsterdam, I would say. Alright, we got some good cannons, we got some good infantry, we got some good cavalry, we got plenty of militia. It's not that much, to be honest. Okay, maybe at some point we'll reinforce that, but it's much more than we've got right now, damn it. And yes, should we need to go and assist to Westphalia, anywhere at all, we do have a good, strong army, a really good army actually, right here in Berlin, ready to go and assist. So, put all that together, and things should be good, in fact, look at that. We are now not at war with a single great power, and we're trading with everybody aside from Austria. And I feel like that's a problem that's going to solve itself pretty soon, because Austria, not convinced they're going to be surviving, actually. I do also appreciate that, yes indeed, I can keep a really close eye on the new Marathon Centre. Alright, it is right there, we've got eyes on it, I can keep my fleet floating around nearby, just to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Also, I can't help but notice we've now got 3 generals in India, so which one of you sucks the most? Age 33, but starting to make, you know, some progress. You, buddy, 51. Okay, he's brave, but he is starting to get on a bit. And you're the absolute star, but you're 61. Okay, you know what? Sorry, buddy. You are being got rid of. So, not really disbanded so much as, yes, just doesn't exist anymore. This guy over here can take his troops, join up with this army, together that will be plenty. And I'm really looking forward to next turn, because next turn we are going to be richer than we've ever been before, and Britain is going somewhere. Oh, Britain, what's the plan, buddy? Because you are definitely shipping an army somewhere. And Westphalia shipped one somewhere at some point, but we don't really know what happened to that. Russia continuing to build terrifying armies right here, in fact. One of them just started heading towards Poland. Another is most definitely on the move back towards Sweden. Though it is a little bit on the damage side. Reinforcements up there as well. Oh, Russia is serious about this. They want Sweden out of this game. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What was that I just saw at the end there? I think a rebellion just took place. Croatia has officially just gone rogue. That is not a nation that forms a new actual independent nation, so instead it's just sort of generic Croatian rebels, who we're at war with because everybody's at war with them. Basically, that place is now just up for grabs to whoever gets there first. Because, yes, what's guarding it is basic militia and a very bad cannon. So, yeah, anyone could go get that. Honestly, I suspect Poland will. Okay, Maratha is also trading with me, but unfortunately, we didn't get as much money as I wanted, because Spain now isn't, because somebody decided to attack Spain's ports. Actually, no, the ports are fine, which... Oh, hello! Madrid appears to be under siege! Oh, cock me, what the flip is happening in Spain? Please, please tell me it's Westphalia. Please, I am begging you, game. Give me this one. Give me Westphalia invade Spain. I mean, Britain's just sending mysteriously a giant pile of cavalry. Pretty good cavalry, but like, not the best either. Just, yeah, there's huge amounts of British cavalry. Okay, so Spain is a weird place right now. Yes, and Killfleet has made it to, the beautiful territory of Brazil. So, alright. Have a bit of a look, see what's going on here. We've got Genoa, Ottomans, Poland, Lithuania, and Spain. So, I could cause trouble round here, but... oh, if there's 4. I think this one might be available. So, break off the galleons... and if we're lucky, we might be able to ship some. There we go. I think this might be coffee. I'm not 100% sure. I just feel like, you know, it's kind of funny to just... oh, blimey. Okay. Spain has got some big scary ships. I'm kind of wondering whether we might just want to leave. Because is this basically offering temptation to Spain? I feel like me and Spain should just, yeah, stay 100 feet apart at all times. I'm just going to send you guys somewhere else. And with nothing for Killfleet to kill because, well, to be honest, Killfleet's kind of, yeah, not got any enemies right now. That's sad for this guy. His entire job is just go around murdering people at sea, and there's no one to murder. Okay. He's going to have an existential crisis over this. I feel like maybe we could get rid of the 6 rates. How much do they cost me? They're costing me like a good 200 a turn each. Do we really need them when we have got... we've got some 5th rates there. Actually, to be honest, Killfleet is starting to fall behind a bit in many ways. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of some of them. And I'm going to send you guys back to Europe, actually. Beautiful. Go over there. You'll make it there next turn. We might want to bring that together with the other kill fleet in the Baltic. And starting there, consider whether we want to completely rebuild the fleet. Because, yeah, 5th rate, gonna start falling behind, damn it. But okay, for once, I've got a giant pile of money just sitting here. And I can use it for useful stuff. So right here in Amsterdam, I've got a water-powered cloth mill. Brilliant, but no. We're going to be needing steam. So, okay. I need the right tax. I need a power loom, and I need a steam engine. Move over to punch card loom that leads into power loom. So, I mean, that one right there, that's national prestige. Not bad. Not bad at all. As for the steam engine, oh, we're a long way. Like, a really long way away from that. So, who's not doing anything, like, useful right now? You're on fire, aren't you? Alright, as soon as we finish up some of these naval attacks, the point is we're going to move straight over to that. Okay? We're going to get working on measuring tools, leading into machine tools, and that needs Wealth of Nations. We're going to be working on that momentarily as well. Alright, work in progress. And that'll lead us into the steam engine. So, okay, building steam mills, that one might be a bit of a way off. But there are other solutions. For example, universities, that get you some national prestige. Begin working on that. Though, always make sure your local territory can support it. Because the higher the education institution, the more it does damage to, yes, happiness. Though for me as a republic, it's not so bad. And on top of that, observatories, if we decide to take our culture building in that direction. Copenhagen, there you go. In fact, pretty much any building taken up to max does this. So, yeah, I capped out Starfort. That does prestige as well. Okay, now keep a really close eye on Spain and Britain. Where on earth are you... oh, flip me. Are you about to try and take Gibraltar? Are you about to do a history in... oh, flip me, hang on, did it just... no, they won! But they were there. Oh, they tried their best. Oh, well done, you magnificent, sexy bastards. I just respect you so much for trying. Good job. Good job right there. You did your best, you magnificent, sexy monsters. Oh, and they're trying again as well. They're going straight up to Poland and... Wait, did you just take that? Hang on, who just won that? Holy flip, they did as well. They just walked in and they took it. Oh. Westphalia are starting to stretch their legs and, one, just picked up some national prestige, but two, we're starting to get somewhere now. We're getting into big, exciting, sexy buildings. Oh no! The greatest general in the world! He died of natural causes at sea. Oh, that's sad. I was really hoping he might have a nice retirement in Mexico, but then he just sort of died. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well... At least his troops get home, I suppose. Can you guys make it to, Yes, you guys can make it to Mexico today. Here we go, plantations. So we can get some more goods coming in. Especially as I believe... Top-tier plantations, the warehouses, they generate prestige too. So that is a 2-for-1 right there. Alright, you get working on that. Brilliant. Step the next. Make sure every city in the entire empire is looking at the stars. Alright? You're already a warehouse. Absolutely lovely. There must be something more. There we go. Abundant yield of, that is tobacco too. More tobacco. Just keep it happening. And on top of that, is Cuba happy right now? Yes, it is. So in which case, get a few more farms in play. I believe Cuba has. Yep. Cuba has more territories and more villages to pop through, so invest in farming. Oh, now this feels nice. Going around the empire, saying, you get an upgrade, and you get an upgrade. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, but don't forget the big one, by the way. Dry docks. It's going to annoy some people due to industrialization, but... How's Norway? Oh, Norway's not looking that hot, actually. Norway's, like... annoyed at me. Why is Norway annoyed? Oh, because you have to pay taxes. Well, everybody has to do that. Oh, and something very important just happened too. I'm glad I checked this tab. Buildings constructed. Army board is ready over in Amsterdam. Now, in terms of, like, you know, training, that's not that exciting. The exciting thing is that just opened light infantry doctrine. Alright, so we're going to be wanting to be working on that right now, because finally we could train our own snipers. Ah yes, and one more thing we do need to do as well, and bear in mind, as I'm not building more troops, but I am investing in my economy, the money coming in should just be going up and up and up and up. Oh, flip me! Britain has done a history. They have gone and taken Gibraltar. Oh, well done. Good job, Britain. Now just nip over the water and take out Morocco too. Russia just keeps on putting together more and more and more armies. Sweden needs to find a solution to this. Or they just need to, buy Russia off. Admittedly, I think superior Swedish troops are holding back Russia very effectively. Sweden has a terrifying late-game army. Same to Prussia, which is why they kicked Westphalia's arse so much. Oh, and better and flipping better, Protestant missionaries are starting to show up. Also, I forgot to deal with the rebellion, meaning they burnt down all my buildings. Oh, and there's the gunnery school in the Netherlands. Okay, what do we have, by the way? Uh-oh, someone else has just taken control of the country, and they're probably terrible. Oh, never mind. Britain does not need to actually take over Morocco, because Morocco's back. So, okay, Spain's in trouble. Spain's slowly starting to have issues. Oh, and not just in Europe either. Oh, flip me, I missed this. Britain's taken Florida. They are pushing Spain out of North America. Oh, flip me. Oh, Spain could be in trouble. Spain's entire empire could be collapsing. None of these territories are that good. This could be an opportunity. Okay, let's not worry about World War Spain just this moment. I need to focus on making sure that, yes, when that World War does break out, I'm ready to go. I should be boosting the economy while the sun is shining. And that means boosting every single plantation around the empire. That way, we get the prestige we want, and we get tons of supplies coming in. Especially in India, where some of my new territories Oh, they're pretty good, actually. Let's get all of you moving in the right direction. No, that is... Ooh. Okay. That is, right there, a top-tier tea warehouse we could be setting up, though we can't afford that right now. That's average yield on spices. Move that in the right direction, too. That's already... Okay, hang on, that's average. Okay, we're kind of out of money. But we now know what we need to do. Well, okay, we kind of know what we need to do, because it's time for an episode of Let's Talk All About the Things That John Got Wrong. And this wasn't just me getting something wrong, this was me standing up and saying, haha, I am right, and then being really wrong. So this one is like double embarrassing. Apparently, and I had no idea about this, I've been wrong about this for like a decade, farming tax affect every single territory, and not just farm structures. Here we are, say Hanover right here. So growth rate is a function of two things. One, subsistence agriculture. Everybody gets that, that's fine. However, agriculture is a combination of two things. One, any farms that are present locally, but apparently the small local farms are also benefiting from increases in farming technology, because that 0.3 going up to 0.5 is because to date I have got 0.3's worth of farming technology, and that one doesn't actually boost that at all. And I am researching another 0.2 right now. If I move that over to this, however, which doesn't need to any boost whatsoever in terms of growth rate, that's now 0.3, doesn't go up to 0.5. So that is now mathematically proven. I can prove that I am wrong, and have been wrong for like a decade, and I'm really sorry. But that does change how I think about, yes, what I should be investing in. Because yes, I now want that 0.2% like really, really soon. Oh, hang on! Hang on! The map just changed colour. Look down there. Look in the bottom left. I think the magnificent bastards did it with like a secondary army that may have just kicked the arse of the Spanish. They actually cocky did it. Those magnificent bastards. Spain has actually lost Spain and Gibraltar. I love it. Spain is collapsing. Oh, and sheer coincidence, we just picked up a brand new town in some of our new Indian holdings. So, okay, this is perfect. Because, okay, hang on. This territory is also, yes, very much not Protestant at the moment. So, we'll be seeing about that. Also, you buddy, over here. 2% conversion. Okay, it's gonna take a bit of time for, yes, the Protestantism to kick in. Though hopefully it'll be faster over here, because I can just, yeah, keep upgrading this building. Speaking of which, hang on. Where's my good church school? There's you right here going up to top tier. So you, buddy, are already up to, I mean, almost 16%. That's not bad. Religious unrest is going down. And this lad is also going to get better and better. Good. That is marvellously good news. Ooh, one thing I should have been paying better attention to. Yes, apparently Cuba has once again fallen behind. Because it just produces so much stuff, we don't have the port capacity to ship it. And we also apparently don't have the tech to increase the port. So, okay, there's no point investing in Cuba for the time being, though I believe we are working on... Yeah, we're working on joint stock companies right now. So as soon as that's done, yes, at that point we can start shipping more out to Cuba, but don't invest any further there just for the time being. Right, keep on keeping on. All eyes on, yes, Spain at this point, because I just want Westphalia and Britain to roll through and take everything, and I can't help but notice Portugal is looking basically unguarded. So go on, lads, go and make it happen. I believe in you. Alright, Russia's back with a full stack army, just starting to, yes, maybe move into position to threaten Sweden, though that war has cooled down a bit, mainly skirmishing for the time being. No real signs that anybody wants to imminently take territory off each other. That reminds me, we had an election and I completely forgot to... Oh, bloody hell. How long have you been in position? Because, okay, you're just fired. You, buddy, just get fired straight away to be replaced by somebody just as bad. Great. Okay, bare minimum, we've got a competent justice lad. Everyone else is terrible. We do have, yes, a very, very good person in Navy. They'd also be good at justice. We've got an even better justice person here. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, you'd be terrible in Treasury. You wouldn't be bad at Army. To be honest, we'll put you there, so that's okay. You for India, you're basically useless. You are literally useless. Treasury person would also do okay in Army and Justice, but again, oh dear. Right, we're just going to have to spend a few turns at firing everybody, because there's no way to rearrange this. Yeah, deck chairs on the Titanic in government form. Absolute bloody disaster. Still, on the plus side, stuff is starting to come through. Alright, improved mines, plantations in New Spain. I love it. Ah, yes, and Killfleet has made it. So, okay. Gonna be honest, man, you are kind of not very good, so you're getting demoted. And we're gonna bring these two fleets together, and we're going to decide who gets to stay. Because in this day and age, I think it's time for the 6 rates to just all go, to be honest. And the brigs can go too. Then again, a couple of brigs for chasing down enemies is not the worst thing in the world. You lads can go. That means we've now got 4th, 5th rate, couple of brigs, then just more 4th and 5th. Honestly, I think that's pretty good, because, oh, momentarily, some new options are about to become available. Okay, bit of movement from an Ottoman fleet there, on the move for some reason. Not sure what they're planning precisely, but keep an eye on that. Still, okay, this should be... Oh, oh yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah. Okay, keep firing incompetent ministers. Less incompetent, but still pretty incompetent. And check out the new toys that just became available right here in Norway. Oh, you sexy, sexy bastard. So, we've seen plenty of this before, though. Sorry, didn't talk about the bomb catch. It's a mortar that floats. That's it, actually. But we've now got ourselves 3rd rates. Basically, yes. Hulley's at 4,500. Very, very strong indeed. Obviously, getting less and less maneuverable. 74 guns, 221 firepower, 400 range. And then the creme de la creme that we've got at the moment. 86 guns. Ridiculous, unsinkable floating fortresses. Oh, I love them. So, we're going to get a couple of them out, because obviously, we're going to get a couple of them out. Alright, it would be just impossible not to. Okay, meanwhile over here around Serbia, yes, I think I can see the face-off right now. A slightly battered Ottoman army dug in against a dug-in Austrian force that is desperately trying to reinforce itself. So, probably a stalemate there for the time being. Oh, and Mexico is straight up to 17% Protestant. I love it. We have been, yes, investing in some religious buildings dotted around here. We've got more and more sugar coming in, bigger and bigger plantations, warehouses, all the rest of it. Oh, this is good. This is setting me up nicely for when the inevitable World War does kick off. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be ready. Also, I can't deny my long-term plan as I just build more and more and more church schools across India might be, as we eventually gain more and more missionaries to, you know, maybe consider sending them into Marathan territory. After all, we already saw Maratha at one point on the absolute edge of collapsing into revolution. What if I could push them just a bit further in that direction by also generating religious unrest? Oh, and this is the big moment right here. That's prestige, as well as more money. Britain are clearly investing in their economics right now too, but the gap is closing. We're starting to move in the right direction. Oh, and Georgia's gone. That's a surprise. What happened to Georgia? okay, Ottomans have been pretty chill most of this game, though admittedly they have been kind of, eating some of Austria's lunch recently. So, okay, Georgia's gone, eaten by the Ottomans. Problem is, I think the Ottomans are actually pretty chill with the Marathons. Yeah, they get on with them just fine. Happy trading, do not want to go to war. Oh, and there's the big one. Panama, at long, cocking last, has a port. And we know what we're doing with that. Get the trade port out right now. We're already upgrading the coffee. Start upgrading the sugar. That's going to be a lot of goods coming in. I am admittedly letting, yes, a lot of territories are off taxation right now, just because I really want them to hurry up and grow. Though actually, Panama, you are no longer exempt from taxation. We don't care anymore, but, oh, there's about to be, yeah, a lot of good stuff coming in. I don't need your villagers. What we got, A-okay. And please, could I just have, like, one competent minister? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we've got a competent individual in. And honest, status quo. Some of this is okay, but unfortunately, he wouldn't be great when it comes to, yeah, treasury. There are so many traits that make a person bad at treasury. I mean, still. Are you better anyway? You're 5 stars, even so. Then again, the justice guy. How good are you at treasury? I mean, you're still 6 stars. We do need a good justice person, but... okay, you've got a harsh reputation, which is okay. You are American man. I mean, hang on. Which makes more money? Is it going to be tax income from America, or... it's got to be America. India is going to be, yeah, mostly, or at least much more, about trade. A good India management does not actually lead to more trade goods. So, okay, that's a bit better. That should convert to a much happier economy next turn if we're lucky. And a government minister also died. Oh, bloody hell. Please not one of the good ones. Who was it? Oh, it was the guy I literally just put in the treasury, wasn't it? Yeah, because now we've got a morally impaired idiot in the role. Brilliant. Just absolutely spectacular. Okay, get you up to there. At least you're honest and 5 stars. So America's back down to bloody useless. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, at least you've got a mistress, which cheers up the nobility. You, buddy, are fired immediately. I mean, we've got 4 stars. It's better than nothing. Oh, but then again, a hangabout. Somebody just picked up +2 management for treasury, but also... oh, bloody hell. Why are you better at treasury, but worse at tax? Oh, it's the cocking president. The one guy whose job you can't change. Brilliant. Love it. Thank you. Still, I won't deny, it's rather nice to be, you know, making progress through turns nice and fast. Getting to see the AI playing against each other a lot faster than we've seen previously. And peace in Europe appears to be holding, just for the time being at least. Well, okay, my peace in Europe is holding. Elsewhere, people are just battering each other in the face, like, a lot. And sooner or later, Russia's sending that army up north to deal with Sweden, though they've beaten them before, they could do it again, or they're going towards Poland. Oh, and more missionaries! Guys, welcome to the party. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, and some more buildings have shown up, by the way, including more warehouses. I flippin' love it. Oh, and Panama's ready to start trading. Fantastic. Look at that. That is a good, solid amount of coffee right there. Coffee is good. Congratulations. More warehouses are for all of you. Also, oh, even more ports. Yes. These guys have just been sitting on, I think, some coffee for a long time. Yeah, they've got some coffee. Like, so much coffee. So, there we go. We're going to be wanting another trading port right there. That coffee is going to be up to warehouse momentarily. Oh, this is going so nicely. I'm really enjoying this. Spending money, improving the empire. This is something I should have been doing, you know, a long time ago, but I just didn't. And also on top of that, Cuba. You can finally have, yes, the biggest port in the world. In fact, at least in terms of trade, because you actually need it. Everyone else doesn't need it so much, but you apparently do. Oh, and there she is. The sexy, sexy bastard has done a second-rate ship of the line, joins my fleet, and I'm guessing that means the third rate is also ready to go. Yes, she is. She can get all the way around here too. Oh, flippin' yeah. Okay, Poland. At this point, I really want you to declare war. Alright, I want you to give it a go. Okay, let the good work continue. Spain continuing to just bully poor old Westphalia. What did they ever do to you aside from the things they did to you? Oh, Poland taking on Russia at sea, doing very well indeed, though Poland, yes, definitely taking a handful of knocks there, and you guys are a long way from a friendly port, so that fleet's in trouble in the long run. Oh, and speaking of Russia, well, we knew it couldn't last forever. No reason to call in our friends on this one, to be honest. They wouldn't really be that useful. But, guys, if you really, really want to give it a go against my navy, who am I to say no? Now, what we're really hoping for, however, is this does not kick off a grand world war. Though, admittedly, what does Russia actually want? Like, what have they seen where they think, oh yeah, I want to go get some of that? They don't want the Baltic. They don't own a Baltic port right now. So, what do they want? Okay, maybe they're just dicks. In which case, let's go kick their arses. And fortunately, Spain and Maratha stay out of it. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, bloody hell, it's more missionaries. Yes, 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 yes. This is the best news. This lad has been touched by his hand, so, okay, the greatest preacher of all time just spawned. Okay, inherent, can't be lost. This guy is apparently mega awesome, holy. Everybody's into him. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh dear, this is going to cause an explosion in Protestantism. And once that's done, we could start causing some flippin' trouble next door. Oh, and speaking of causing trouble next door, I am pretty sure you did not used to own this. Okay, Russia has eaten a tiny bit of Poland. In fact, actually, Poland's had a few bits of lunch eaten recently. Because Westphalia still hold this territory, incredibly. Send a spy in this direction, just to go and have a bit of a look-see as to what precisely is going on. Because I'm guessing Poland's in a spot of trouble, actually. Okay, Russia can't get to me via any land route whatsoever over here. They just can't do it. Then again, actually, they kind of can. They could go and cause trouble right over here in Sweden. Whether they would ever be stupid enough to try, given that's probably why they did it. John, you reduced the army by too much, and Russia thought, ooh, Sweden looks nice and unguarded, so they declared war. Okay, so the military cutbacks may have been a bit too much. Also, who's dead? Okay, it's another member of the government. Good, they were all terrible. Who was it? I'm not sure. Keep firing people. Eventually, somebody good is going to show up, right? Just keep doing it and... Wait, who did I just fire? I think I just fired the wrong person by mistake and got someone worse. So good, 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 good. Really happy about that. Still, I suppose there is good news. Denmark apparently has a brand new port, so... Denmark is just swimming in villages that have not emerged. Denmark could be worth a lot more than it is right now, so... No, that's Berlin. You, buddy, you can just be a fishing port. Let's get the growth up. Oh, and we've got a new town in New Spain as well. Oh, everything is growing very nicely, actually. This territory is super happy, so it can deal with the school. More research, love it. Which means now might be an excellent time for a new expedition. A fun little expedition against a couple of stupid idiots who don't know when to leave me the flip alone. Because I was happy just playing SimCity and making numbers go up. But no, you had to start a war. And that means it's your turn for an ass-kicking, Russia. So, join me next time as we have a bit of a look-see through all the exciting new technology that we've unlocked since the last war, put together a brand new exciting sexy army, and figure out precisely where it's going. So, hopefully you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been Joe, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Empire Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!